Rawls' law. Rawls' law is a law that establishes a quantitative relationship between the partial vapor pressure and mole fraction of a solution. So, for a solution of two volatile liquid, the vapor pressure of each liquid in the solution is going to be lesser than the respective vapor pressure of the pure liquids, and the equilibrium vapor pressure of the liquid will be directly proportional to its mole fraction. So when we look at the mathematical expression of the Rawls law, it says that it is P0 minus Ps by P0 is equal to N2 by N1 plus N2, and that is equal to X2. So here we have taken X2 is equal to mole fraction of the solute, N1 is the moles of the solvent, N2 is equal to the moles of solute, Ps is vapor pressure of the solution, and P0 is vapor pressure of the pure solvent. So based on the Rawls law, there is two classification of the solution. So we could say on the basis of Rawls law, liquid-liquid solution can be of two types. They are ideal solution, that is the solution that obeys Rawls law over the whole collection of concentration, then we call that as ideal solution. And the second one is non-ideal solution, that is the solution which do not obey Rawls law over the whole collection of concentration, then we call that as a non-ideal solution. So in detail, if we talk about ideal solution, an ideal solution or a mixture is a solution in which the gas phase will exhibit thermodynamic properties, and that is analogous to those of a mixture of ideal gases. So in ideal solution, the enthalpy of mixing of the pure component for the formation of the solution should be equal to 0. So in simple, we could say delta H is going to be 0. And the volume of mixing of the pure components for the formation of the solution is also going to be 0. Hence we could say delta V will also be equal to 0. So in simple, if we say volume of the entire solution is going to be equal to sum of the volume of the components. So if we take an example, there are some of the binary mixture which will show the property of ideal solution like benzene and toluene, carbon tetrachloride and silicon tetrachloride, N-hexane and N-heptane. These are the solutions which could show the property of ideal solution. And if we talk about non-ideal solution, as we said, the solution which do not obey Rawls law over the whole concentration, we call that as non-ideal solution. And the vapor pressure of non-ideal solution is either higher or it is lower than predicted, that is indicated by Rawls law. So a non-ideal solution is a solution that does not abide to the rules of the ideal solution, where the interaction between the molecules are going to be very close, or we could say identical to the interaction between the molecules of different component. So if we simplify, non-ideal solution will actually deviate from ideal solution. That is why we call the name as non-ideal solution. And the solute and solvent interaction in non-ideal solution is going to be different from that of solute-solvent interaction. So once again, if we simplify, for non-ideal solution, delta H is not compulsory to be equal to 0. That means heat might have released enthalpy of mixing may be negative, or heat might have been observed if enthalpy of mixing is positive. So, the volume of mixing, that is delta V, is also not compulsory to be equal to 0, which indicates that there will be some expansion or contraction in the dissolution of liquids. So, we call, or if all these categories are satisfied, then we say that it is a non-ideal solution. So, non-ideal solutions are basically of two types. That is, non-ideal solution, few of them may be showing positive deviation from Raoult's law and few of them may be showing negative deviation from Raoult's law. So, for example, we could see some examples which is showing positive deviation, that is acetone and carbon disulfide, acetone and benzene, carbon tetrachloride and toluene, or if we take it with chloroform. And these are few examples which shows negative deviation, that is chloroform and benzene, chloroform and diether, acetone and aniline. So these are all the few examples which shows the positive deviation, and these are all the few examples which shows negative deviation, that is non-ideal solutions. So, according to Raoult's law, in detail we have ideal solution and non-ideal solutions.